I'm 5 days late. Better late than never. I'm making Welsh cakes for St. David's Day. I didn't know much about him, but he did cure a blind man and resurrect a dead child. Please ignore the screams, thank you. Half a teaspoon of mixed spice isn't enough. I added a little extra. I did add some cardamom to sort of mix it up. Now it's moments like this where I really wish I had weighing scales and I was better at filming because it's just silly. So this is meant to be cold butter adding to your mixture. It's a bit warm because I left it out overnight. But you mix this up so it's sort of breadcrumbs consistency. And while I'm struggling with this on my hands, listen to the birds. Lovely, aren't they? You want to attempt to add the correct amount of sugar and give it a good mix. It did give me an amount of raisins to put in, but I just eyeballed it and I apparently like this amount of raisins. This is the liquefy stage, so with your milk you want to create a sort of soft dough, not sticky like I did. Don't do what I did, I added too much milk right there. But we did get there in the end. Once I sort of kneaded it for a bit, I added flour to my rolling pin and rolled it out to a thickness. Not too thick and it won't cook in the middle, but not too thin, and you might as well just make biscuits. So, good luck. So now I've rolled out my dough. I start cutting it out into little round circles, because that's the shape that circles are. I did roll this out a bit thin, but to be honest, who knows the true thickness? I think it's a Welsh secret. So once you've cut them out, you can remove all these tasty scraps. Oh my god, this looks like a stop motion. I think you can hear me eating the scraps, but I did have some trouble and some casualties along the way because I didn't put enough flour down. But that's no problem because I eat the weak. So you want to repeat the process here and drill out the rest of your Welsh cakes. And as I went on and rolled out and got lazier, I think they did get thicker. You want to keep rolling out and cutting out your dough until you're left with your little scrappy bit at the end that gives off the same vibe as the first pancake. You want to crank up your stove top to a temperature, not too hot. I'm with my new cast iron pan. And you want to sizzle that bar. You must now choose the first Welsh cake as a sacrificial one that will most likely get burnt. Goodbye. Add 2 more immediately because you're impatient. And realise very quickly you made a mistake. And they're burning. And the pan's too hot. And it just all starts to fall apart. Garnish your cooked Welsh cakes with sugar. And they were a bit undone. But yeah, I mean I like the raw butter anyway. Throw in some more butter purely for the sizzle and continue to cook your Welsh cakes. The old spin method works wonders, but it doesn't help you to not burn your Welsh cakes.
Why does it smell like it's burning? What are you doing? Oh, because it is.
Make sure to stay fueled throughout this process. Just when you think you're done, how could you forget? The misshapen, the unique, the unconforming, which gets burnt like the rest of them. That's what you get for trying to be different. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself. Pick the most aesthetic ones and sprinkle way too much sugar on them. and hold them in the sunshine. Don't look at these. These were just the dregs.